There's a button. L button? L button. Hi, everyone. It's Sunday. Oh, and I am tired. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. It's 9:51. We are live. And it is time for some League of Legends. What's up, Chucky? Hola, man. ¿Cómo estás? Before we get into anything, let me say thank you to some pretty amazing people, which includes yourselves. X Creme Floxes, and It's Too Late Now. Thank you guys so much for the instantaneous host. It is really appreciated. We got anyone over here? Nope. I sent out the tweet super late. So I will have no love on there for now. Other than that, a big shout out. Oh my god. Your connection is unstable.
Everything changes.
What gives you that idea? The fact that I lost 375 frames, or the fact that I lost 375 frames? Thanks, Twitch. Well, I should say thank you, Optimum. Other than that, doing well, trying to get in a NHL 15 game. An NHL 15? What? Excuse me? What? I is confused. Tonight's episode 4, 5, 6, still in the search of the meta, part 4 is going live right now. Other than that, we're gonna be doing some chilling. I got work in the morning though, unfortunately, so let's just get into this while the intro is finishing playing out. So, like, are you trying to play, like, with friends online, or are you just trying to join an online session, or are you, like, out and about and you're just, like, throwing a quarter up on the machine, like, I'm next? God, I miss that about arcades. If you did not get to experience the... Oh, my green screen fell. Green screen fell. Green screen fell. I will fix you, green screen. Are you happier now? Of course you're happier now. If you didn't get to experience the old days of the arcade, where you would go up to this machine and you'd put a quarter on the machine to dictate that you were next, and then it was like the most popular machine, and so there would be like a row of quarters that would go across. And it was like 3, 4, 5. I mean, like, sometimes the most popular games would have like 10 quarters across the monitor of people who were next. And it was civil. It was the fact that it was civil, despite, like, no one's name was on their quarter. At any point, some a-hole could have walked up and be like, yeah, that next quarter's mine. No, it's mine. No, it's not. You know, like, it was civil the entire time. That's one of the things I loved about the gaming community back then, because, like, we were civil individuals, you know? We didn't need to form fancy lines. We could all just sit around the machine and, you know, enjoy the game, enjoy each other, you know, like, make fun of each other when someone got, like, pwned. Trying to play hockey ultimate team, but there's no one. Aww. I is sorry. Still getting rid of Akali. Yeah, this is gonna be an Ultimate Hunter. Yeah, let's try this. And it was great. And then, like, there were some people that instead of putting a quarter up there, you'd steal a business card. And that was my thing, is like, you try and find the weirdest ass business card you can get your hands on, and you'd use the business card, because then you knew that business card was your business card, you know. And then, like, I did that. Like, it was funny, like, when we all started trying to, like, get different business cards. So I had some, like, law firm business card, and people were like, where'd you get that from? I don't know. Needless to say, it was just some dude dropped it on the street in New York, and I picked it up. I was like, yes! Made my way over to Mod Street, and freaking, that was my placeholder. And that's another place I miss, Mod Street in New York. Mod Street had a banging ass arcade. Like if you were into fighting games back in the day and you wanted to test yourself out against another human being, you went to Mod Street. Like that was the fighting mecca of the world back in the day. Oh, I remember being in there hours. I'd finish up school at I finished college, and I remember I would take the path from Journal Square into New York, walk my happy ass over to Mod Street, and play fighting games there. I'd be playing fighting games at school, playing fighting games there, just playing fighting games everywhere. Until I started hating fighting games. Well, I still like them. I just hate the community. I hate what the community has done with fighting games. Me and the community went like this. But Sig, you still play League of Legends and do it so like adamantly despite the community. Yes, but that's not the actual community. Like if you look at pro play, it's much different than the a-holes down in low mid, well, ever rank. Let's see here. Hey, we got Thought Slayer. Big on Thought. So yeah, that was back in the day. I truly do miss that. A part of me wishes, like, I was so sad when I got the notice that they were closing Mod Street. I was just like, oh, that sucks. Like, that really did suck. I hated the fact that they shut down Mod Street. Alright, so let's see. We got Dark Harvest Rumble versus Darius. I think Darius wins. We have Eve versus Rengar. Eve will eventually beat out Rengar. Me versus Cassiopeia is going to be an interesting matchup. Vayne will eventually beat out Ezreal, and if Kayle can ever get rolling, this will be a problem. But Soraka ults can change the grip of battle so quickly. And she's in such comfy clothing. Look at her. Such comfy. She's even got a little pillow that matches her hair. Can't even tell if it's her horn or if it's coming from her pajamas. I wonder if her horn has pajamas for her horn. Like the ultimate plan. What is this? What am I looking for? Someone sent me a message and I don't even know how to access it. That's weird. Alright, so we gotta be careful. She is running Phase Rush. Alright, we're already muting the Rengar. That was quick. That was mighty quick. We haven't had to mute someone in a while. No, Chucky! Don't leave, Chucky! Alright, man. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Most likely kill you in the morning. And I will talk to you later. Have a good day of school tomorrow. Succeed. Beat the shit out of school. And as always, there it is. Hey, play, damn it.
Shouty, you the best.
There it is. Have fun at work. Nope. Unfortunately, having fun at my job is long gone. Got her. Gotta remind myself I don't have what you call it. So there's no need in hitting her with spells yet. Let's put a ward up. Yeah, I've been saying this for years that the EMS field is coming to push comes to shove level of what's happening. More and more companies are expecting more and more from us while not compensating people for their hard work and everything. And now with, like, for instance, the city I work in, the minimum wage has just become 15 bucks an hour, which I'm all for. Fortunately, I'm out in the field, getting paid not much more than that, risking myself, and it's eventually going to come to the point where it's just going to be like, all right, so why am I doing this when I can be working at Starbucks and getting paid the same amount of money? Or at least near the same amount of money. That's not to say working at Starbucks is easy. I feel bad for their baristas with some of the shit they put up with. I see how their customers treat them. I feel bad for them with how much the customer base treats their people. I really do. Like, their customer base is just downright evil at points. Let me guess, you're going to... Nope. All right. Let's go B. That was actually a nice solid. Grab this. Grab this. Let's teleport back to base. Alright. She's gone. Just don't die to her. Please don't die to her. Please don't die to her. I asked nicely. Like, please. Please don't die to her. She's probably going to be back up here in like 3, 2, 1. That's all I cared about. Just wanted to push her off. Get a soul out of the deal. Alright, let's go big. What's she at anyway? 70 to 64, so I'm catching up with my CS with her. Alright, good. She stopped the push for that. Ooh. No. 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 Alright, let's make her lose some CS now. Take some more of her tower while we're here. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rengar. Rengar is 7-1. Holy shit. Holy shit. Rengar is 7-1. Rengar needs to like use that advantage right now and just start obliterating lanes. Like Rengar should be running here right now. I wish to hit this. I'm just watching him right now. Damn. Ooh. Damn. Where the hell did you get red buff from? Oh, God. You are an item up now. Alright, I've got teleport now. Yeah, she's up AP now. Damn. Damn it. I keep forgetting she can, like, get away with not having boots. I should have pushed it back a little bit further. Would have hit her. It's cool. I'll just sit all the way the hell back here. Whew. Bink. Two levels up on her. Rengar's 10-3. I'm 1-0-1. Darius is 1-3. How many souls do you have? 7. I think I only have like 2 so far. But that's because I haven't been fighting. But it's okay because I get a large chunk of that comes from my AP, and I'm definitely going to be stacking up AP soon. Both super low. At least I took her off the map again. Dark Harvest Ezreal with 10. Holy shit, Rengar. Holy shit. We're at 354. I feel like I'm so slow as Veigar before, like, later in the game. I'm coming, fam. Fam, don't die. Please, fam, don't die. Please, fam, don't die. Woo! That's a thinking man. That's a thinking man statement right there. What's NACL girl mean? Damn. I'm coming, fam. If only that Soraka ult was just a little bit sooner. Should have auto-attacked her. Should have auto-attacked. I was gonna die anyway. Because she's got the slow from the Rylai's. Damn. Oh God. Rengar, don't do it. They're a group. They can kill you, and Cassiopeia has her ult. $400 AP. Conversion at 35% would be 40, 80, 120 160. Hey, what's up, Kali? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in like 5 ever. I'm sorry, I've been so busy. Listen, I know. Just tell me school's going great. That's all I ask. As long as school's going great, then keep doing it. Beat the shit out of that school. Oh, man. I'm winning the last 30 on my death cap. So we're at 469. So since the last time we checked, we gained 69 AP. Yeah, finals this week. Oh, shit. Are you ready? Like, is your body ready for finals? Let's put that there. That's complete. 657. Not bad for a conversion. I should get Zhonya's next, or Morello's would be nice. What do you mean you're not ready? You got this shit. All right, I'm gonna tell you a quick secret that was told to me by a professor a long time ago. How was your grades? How was your grades during the semester? Like, were you passing? Did you have good grades and all that? Now, if you had good grades, I'm going to tell you right now that you probably passed. Because here's the thing. If you did good through the semester, then you know what you're doing. But if you had like C's and D's and shit, okay, so maybe you have something to worry about. Yeah, so then you're good. If you got nothing below, 85, and you were doing great, and, like everything went amazing, then as long as your professor doesn't do some curveball bullshit, which happens sometimes, but as long as your professor doesn't do some curveball bullshit, you'll be fine. Like, as long as your professor doesn't do what my chem department did at college, sure, you'll be fine. Because the chem department at my college did end of semester bullshit. But in reference, they did end of semester bullshit the entire time. You can't call it end of semester bullshit when they did the bullshit the entire time. We should rotato. Why are we just jamming on mid, guys? We already won mid. Let's win other lanes. Oh, God. All right. Fine. Like my chem department on campus, I hate them. I hate them with an undying passion. What wound up happening was they gave this great speech at the beginning of the semester that it was just like, you know, through the semester, most people are gonna go on Rate My Professor. And they're going to look up the different professors. And they're going to find the professor who's easy. And everyone's going to take that class. And everyone's going to stay away from the professor who's hard. And it's unfair for you students. Unfair. That some of you will be exposed to the easy professor. And some will be exposed to the hard professor. And so, what we have decided is we will divide the chemistry program into thirds. And so the first third will be taught by this professor. And the second third will be taught by this professor. And the third will be taught by this professor. And so that way everyone has an equal opportunity to all the good or bad professors. And like, they tried to sell it that it was for the betterment of the students. But in actuality, they were selling it for the betterment of themselves. Because let's be honest, if you're the shit professor, of course you're going to want, you know, people forced to take your class. All right, let me go B. I did well. And so like they sold it at like it was for the betterment of the students, you know, this is for the betterments of the students, so that way all students have a fair and equal shot. The problem was, I don't know, Kali, have you taken chem at all? If you've taken chem, then you might understand what I'm about to say. So, the first third of the semester, you're under Professor X, right? Professor X is your professor, right? And she tells you that whenever you do any of the elements, anytime you do an element, just round it. That's all you have to do is round it. You know, round it to like, so instead of putting the big giant number that, you know, is on the instead of doing the giant number that's on the freaking elements table, just do 18.12. And when you do the other ones, just do X. And when you do the other one, you do this one, right? That's all you have to do. Just round it, right? And when that first third test would come, it'd be written that she wrote it, right? And so it would be like you'd answer it how she wants. Now Professor 2 takes over. The second you finish the first third of the semester, Professor 2 takes over. And you know what Professor 2 says? You know what? I want the full damn number that's on the board. Yep, I want the full damn number. The whole thing. Everything. Every bit of it. And not only that, not only do I want the full damn number, I want you to carry it through the entire equation. Okay? Carry it through the whole blessed equation. And every single time you have even 1/10 off, or if you round it at the wrong spot, or if you do this, that's -1. And even though at the end you might have the question right, you might have received so many -1s that you might as well not answer the question. There were people with Professor number 2 who were getting negative tests. Negative. How do you get a negative on your test? You might as well just slept in that day. And then when Professor 3 takes over, you know, now second, third is happening. You know, you take his test. How does it happen? Because like what would happen is like someone would do the math and then like, yeah, just put your name on it, hand it in, get a 0. And guess what? You just wind up with freaking, you know, a good grade. And so now his test happens, and his test is written by him, right? And you're like, all right. Now Professor 3 starts, and Professor 3, he wants something completely different. He wants it round to the 1000th. Right from the get-go, round from the 1000th, but at the end of the equation, he wants the full number. So when you start your elements, you start to the 1000th, you know, so 3 decimals out, and then you, at the end, he wants the giant-ass number. What do I want to play? Let's play something fun. We just won that game. Where is Fiddle? Fiddle. There we go. Fiddle. And so that was Professor 3, and guess what? When he writes his test, you do it and you're good, right? And then when it's all said and done, you get your final test. You get your final test handed to you. And guess what? Each part of the final, each third of the final, which is mixed up, it's a mixed up jumble final. So like you can have stuff from the first third and the last part of the test and all over the place, right? You have to read it. That's right. When you read it, you have to figure out which third wrote that portion of that question. So now You have to remember what Professor X wanted on this specific question to answer it how they wanted it. And guess what? Guess what? If you guess wrong, the answer's wrong. Even though if you follow the rules as Professor number 1 did the entire way and the answer is correct, guess what? If it was written by Professor number 3, you're wrong because he wanted you to have it to the 1000th. And then to have the large number at the end. And if you did that with Professor 1, she would mark you wrong because you didn't round and she can't prove whether or not you know how to round. This was the chem program on my campus. They had a 33% passing rate. When you get a D on your test and the curve is so bad that your D turns into a B plus, that is a problem. And that was some of our people. There were people getting D's. And at the end, after the curve, their D became a B. I don't care. Your curve shouldn't shoot you 2 letter grades. If your curve is shooting you 2 letter grades, your system is f***ed up. Like straight up, your system is borked. Like there is no explaining that away. When you have a 33% passing rate. And so what they did was they went, okay, all right. Let me the third professor. I'm going to leave his name out of this because I hate him. Now in class, you know how like you read the screen and they have like their big slides and then like you can raise your hand. You'll be like, hey, professor, I have a question about this material. Do you know what Professor number 3's response would be? My job is to give you the material. Your job is to then go back to your home or your dorm, read the book, use these notes, and figure it out. What? Okay, what? That's right. He refused to answer questions because it was up to you to figure it out because it would be the only way you would learn. You know what? Why are you even teaching, my friend? Just hand me the slides. I won't even show up. Like, I won't show up. I will not show up. Not showing up. Not showing up. Hey, why aren't you showing up? Well, he handed me the slides, and since he's not answering any questions anyway, and he literally reads from the slides. Like, literally, he was one of those professors. I hate these people. Anyone who does a PowerPoint presentation, swear to you, if you, take a word of notice from me. If you do a PowerPoint presentation, you put up a small blurb, and then you are supposed to explain the blurb, go into detail, yada, yada, yada. That's how PowerPoint is supposed to use. But if you put up a slide and you read the slide, then you click the next slide, and then you read the slide, and then you go to the next slide, and you read the slide, and that's all you're doing, guess what? I don't need you as an individual. Just hand me the slides. Save me a couple hours of sitting in your class. I can read the damn slides myself. Yeah. Like, last I heard was your job as a professor was to profess at me, not read slides to me. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And so, when this all came to fruition, right? A lot of people made complaints about, because every school has this. Every school has this, right? Where it's like, you do that end of semester, like, grade your professors. You know, what did you think? And like everyone talks shit about this one professor because he was bad. Oh my god, my CS is awful. My CS is hot garbage right now. And so they made the decision. They basically came out. They were like, okay, they fired the one professor, you know, professor number 3. They fired him. And in the process of firing him, they said that they felt that the student body was not ready for intro to chemistry. That they needed another course. So that's right. The course that is designed to teach you chemistry, students weren't prepared for it, so you needed another course. And so they introduced beginning chemistry. I forget what they called the class. It was like chemistry for college or some shit. And oh my god. Oh my god. So sad. You're there. I mean, in the greater scheme of things, I mean, could be better, could be worse. They basically, you know, they released a statement that, like, that they came up with this thing that they were getting rid of the one professor because there were so many complaints about him, and that, you know, students were attributing the 33% passage rate on him. That they got rid of him, but they truly believe that it was because the students were not prepared. That's right. Protect your coworkers. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. And lo and behold, they came up with this class, and they attributed give me that soul. They attributed the now increased passing rate as because of the inclusion of the class. After 1 year of inclusion of the class and firing of the guy, the passing rate went up to like 70%, 70 or 80%. And this is the professor that was like, I am not answering any of your questions. It went up to 70%, you know, 70%, you know, from 33, you know, is not bad. Like, let's be honest. Oh, you have Ignite. You have Ignite. You bastard. I didn't know you had Ignite. And so, like, they always talked about in our chem class was like understanding false analogies. You know, that like you can't just assume X because of Y. You have to test the theory. You know, you have to test the theory as to, you know, you make a hypothesis and you test the theory, right? And that you, when you're doing a theory, you should not be the one running the test, because you're going to find the answer you want. Hi, I'm looking at you, a-hole who came up with the anti-vaxxing movement. you know, the whole thing was they were like, all right, you know, like after 1 year, so you first had to take this intro class, right? You had to take this intro class, and then you could take introduction to chemistry, right? So none of the people in the 77% passage rate took this class. So guess what happened? They went, oh, look, see? The passing rate went up, which means that our new class is working. What? Yeah, the new class is working. See? We introduced this class, and it's a 77%, you know, 77% pass rate. And so they hired the professor back. Because obviously it wasn't him. You know, it was just that students weren't prepared. Obviously. And it's just like, how did you even, like, derive this? Like, there's no way in your brain you can derive this unless, like, you're just trying to find an excuse for your professor. And that's when I came up with the theory of he sucked as a professor, and they've been limping him along for a long time because he's an older professor. And they needed to make excuses for him. And that's why they came up with that 3 professor style of like, oh, you know, it's unfair to the students. No shit. Could you imagine an entire semester with him? I would have left after week 1. Like, I would have been out. Week 1. The second he dropped that line of, it is not my job to answer your question, I would have been out. I'd been like, bye, peace. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be the only one. I'm assuming he had a massive drop rate when people, like, had him. When Rate My Professor became big, I'm sure that affected his numbers. You know, because could you imagine, would you sit in that class? I wouldn't sit in that class. I'd be like, peace out, Cub Scouts. Like, I literally would have been out already. Like, I wouldn't even made it to class 1. Like, I would have been in the first class, maybe the second class, so I could see his teaching style. And that'd be it. I'd be out. I'd be like, I'm done. You're not answering any questions? Done. Bye. And so I can only imagine he probably had a ridiculously high freaking dropout rate. Which is why they came up with their, you know, we have to protect X. Well, how can we protect X? Well, you know, I got this idea. Why don't we make it fair for all the students? You know, some goofy shit like that, and then they sold it that way. Alright, that. Oh, let's go. I would have been out. I've been out. Done. Peace. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I'm done. But, like, it was just, like, this goofiness that was involved. Where it was just like, so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You know, you're going to come up with your own rules to the plan. Can we FF? No. But like you can't create a class, right? You can't just create a class and then go, look, this class right here, we just created it, and notice there's an almost double-digit improvement to the student population. Now, what they should have done, if they truly wanted to test this. They truly wanted to test it, right? They were doing a complete blind study on it. They should have kept the professor. They should have introduced the class. And then with the class introduced, they let like a year or 2 years pass. And with the year to 2 years passed, right? They then see if the numbers dropped off. Or did the numbers go up? You know, because then you can actually test what's happening. And then if all of a sudden you introduce this class and you see that your numbers are still within the limit in which you wrote, you know, like they're still within that 30 bracket, then maybe, just maybe, it's not the students. But if you do introduce a class and you let, you know, a year or two of those students go through, then guess what? You can say, yes, it was the fact that the students were not prepared. But the fact that they fired him and introduced this class and that class didn't go through, it's just a testament to that. Chemistry at Montclair. Love. What's he ranting about now? You make it sound like all I do is rant. I mean, although true. So yeah, needless to say, it was a learning experience. Now to answer your other question that I saw, did I pass the class? Yes. I passed the class because before I took the class, someone advised me that the first third of the class was written by what was the best professor in the program. And that to get an A in her portion. Then, when the rest of the groups came up, the other professors were much harder, and one professor just completely sucked, i.e. the third one. And so, the goal, the system was, what you would do is you would do really good in her portion, and then just let the curve float you through. Let's go, little friend. I did it. So yeah, I literally I treated it much like a wave, where you had to catch your wave early and just ride it in. What do I want? I guess Rylai's. Rylai's would be good. Rylai's into. But I was that guy that got the D on the one test and was so bummed because like I got an A the first third. Then I had a D on the test. And I'm like, shit. And then when I saw the grades posted online and saw B+, I'm like, what? And then that's when I realized what the guy was saying, you know, like the curve is so gigantic. Do, 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 do. Tee hee 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 tee hee hee tee hee hee hee. Yeah, it's very Predator-ish. Ooh. Nom, 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 nom. All right, 13-5. All right, Coley. Good luck. Keep it up with the semester. Be a badass. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Let's go. Yeah, it was good seeing you too. Be good. Be a badass. Hopefully with this semester drawing to a close soon, hopefully we'll be able to see you some more soon. Oh no. I couldn't write it out fast enough. I was literally just about to type, can we surrender? I'm going to write it out here, though. Let's give it to you, dear. How'd my damage do? Not bad. Alright, we're gonna switch to ARAM mode. I might get one, maybe two ARAMs in. Tonight's the hard off of midnight due to the fact that I have to be up and out of the house by 5 a.m. in order to find parking. So, some nights I'll push it to 12:31. I need some kind of sleep. Oh yeah. So good. So good. All right. Do I have any of your things? No, I don't. There's only one person I would trade for here, which is Kale. I would trade for Kale in a heartbeat. I should really go Conquerors on Illaoi now that I'm thinking about it. Conquerors Illaoi. Ooh. 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 That's four. That's 4 Dark Harvest. That's 4 Dark Harvest on their team. 1, 2, 3. 3 Dark Harvests on our team. I keep forgetting Dark Harvest really isn't worth it in ARAM because you only get... Well, this is my first time playing an AD character with Dark Harvest. Or a melee champion with Dark Harvest. So it'll be interesting to see if it's still 2 per soul. Because if it's not 2 per soul, then this is going to hurt. Because these are all melees. AD, AD, AD... So we have to build some armor. So we're going to do Black Cleaver. The rush for Black Cleaver. Load faster, damn it. Come on, Zyra. Do it. Whip the little hamsters. There you go. Good little hamsters. All right. All right, so we need Black Cleaver. That's a definite. We're gonna need Sterix. I need something with armor, so I'm going to get Frozen. So that'll give me 40%. Pop another one over here. Damn. We got one soul out of it. Not 100% worth, but... How'd this only do 36 damage? Well, it's supposed to do 56. Give me that soul. So good. We got a soul at some point. I couldn't even get my freaking whatchamacallit off in time. I couldn't get my my flash off. Like I was getting ready to flash his ability and couldn't even get it off in time. So far, I'm the only one who's died on our team. I'm not alone anymore. Sona has joined me. Kale has joined me. Give me that soul! Really? Really? Oh, I do know hitting the monkey will give me a soul. Give me that soul. Ooh, health packet. I need this health packet. Gib. Gib health packet. Please. Numbs. Numbs the word. Ah. Oh, we're almost living again. Oh. Whew. Now we got 3. That's 8 souls. Alright, so we got this now. Let's do that. Because that'll give us our 40% right there. Then we'll go right into Steric's Gaze. It'll give us some decent armor. Woo! 8 souls so far, though. Doing a solid 85 damage. Yeah, it's still 2. Nine souls. Most of that was probably AD. Yeah. Except for you. But most of that was AD. What I could really go for right now is hit a snowball, go in, pull a soul, ult, blow them all up. That's what I could really go for right now. Keep missing. Like, I'm trying to get just the tip. Just the tip, bro. It's just the tip. Yeah, boy. Damn. Oh, man. I just see all those red lights. I'm just like, ooh, ooh. I could kill all of them. Alright. Sterix is next. Only problem is this only adds to the cooldown reduction, and when I actually hit people with auto attacks and shit. I mean, not completely bad. Who am I missing? Okay. I'm just like slamming my fist into the keyboard. Like, come on, come on. So what are we doing on the soul count? So far I'm at 13. John is at 13. Sona's at 17. She's currently the big winner. Let's see here. 13, 17. Oh, Talon and Sona are tied. 10, 10. So far, Sona is in the lead with 17. Tied with Talon. I'm eventually going to have to also get some magic resist at some point. Trying to see if someone was in the bush. Alright, we got a bunch of souls for that. Get him! Get him! Yes! Yes! What are we at? So we're at 16 souls. We're now doing 123. All right, so let's do the soul count. 18, 13, 11, 11. Sona's at 19. Okay, I'm catching up. I need 3 more souls, and I will have caught up to Sona. My ult is back up. We now have 5 of 5. $18 souls. Woo! 19 souls. Did we catch up? Did we catch up? I don't care about you. All right. You know what might be a good buy on this champion? Freaking. All right, we're doing 145 now. Nice. All right, so we need more. Spear Visage would be nice, but that's a wasted cooldown reduction. Wasted cooldown reduction. The only problem with this build is I have so much wasted cooldown reduction then. I mean, I guess I could Wit's End. There's just no wasted cooldown reduction on it. Alright, so now we get an ult once every 45.9 seconds. Double Kiru! Double Kiru! Oh, man. We're at 23 souls now. Did we catch up? 22. Alright, we've caught up. We have caught up. Are we ahead of everyone else? We are tied with Talon. We just need that little hair more. It's all about harvesting souls now. I still think doing my original build with Comet is probably best, because then I get Gathering Storm. Though the 500 extra damage from sudden impact is kind of nice. I just realized I have Gorse Poros. I can get AD from just putting these guys in there like... Bink! What Wukong? Alright, alright, so we got magic resist now. True damage. What true damage did you do? Alright, so I need more damage now. Let's get Bloodthirster next. I might have fallen behind the soul game now. Alright, so you're at 19. You're at 26. Oh no, I've fallen behind! Alright, I need another big soul gain. Alright, that's one. Double Kiru! Set into force supports is fun. It's so true. This is Clown Fiesta meta. Oh shit. I definitely would not call Kale a support. Part of me almost wants to wait to see if I see the charm and then go in on it. Look at that soul. 30. Oh, yeah. I shall punch this. Punch. 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 I shall punch this. I got enough time for one more ARAM. Incoming 60-minute ARAM. I know it's gonna come. One of these days. I'm just gonna get like the Super Troll Mega Ultra ARAM that just never ends. Yeah. Because Janna. She's adorable. Hey, look at that. Much love. All right, let's go. All right, this is definitely the Uno Mas. No more Uno Masing after this. We're done. Because that bed is calling me. My name is all over it. It's just like, sleep. I don't know. I don't know if I should sleep. Sleep. Once you treated him.
I'm no hero. Just a yordle with a hammer.
Trade it away. Trade it away. Trade Blitzcrank away. Do it. Do it.
nothing but your strength. How about a magic trick?
Okay.
And now it's just like, man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the
Which Shaco?
and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know. But you have to step away from it.
Which Shaco? Let's do this Shaco. This Shaco. If we win this one, it's not going to be me. I am definitely not the world's best Shaco player. Except for that short time where Taco was an actual thing. Love Taco. Love me some Taco. All right, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I don't know if we're gonna win. I mean, their comp is kind of like awful. Part of me wants to build AP. Let's do AP. Screw it. League of Dark Harvest. I didn't know I could do that. Alright, that may have been a little too close. A bit too close. What is this? How did I get Frostbrand? I don't even know how I got that. I got it somehow. Is it all attacks? That's from Sedge. Look at that sweet, sweet, delicious soul. Damn. He, when he decided to come to me, he gave away my position. Ah, bastard. How dare he? How dare he give away my position like that? Probably should be maxing out this, not that. No. This is... Damn. Alright, so we got that. We'll get this next. Yo, hit some boxes. Yo, hit some boxes, guys. You're low. You know what makes me sad? Tee 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 tee. Oh no. 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 No se mueve. Oh. No. No. Oh man. That's the funniest shit, was going in with the snowball, dropping the ult, and then queuing out and letting them kill my box. Damn it! I wanted to kill. I wish to assist. These are daggers starting to do some damage. Oh god! No! No se mueve! No se mueve! Oh, they got two of my boxes. Annie was waiting. waiting. She was like sitting there like a hawk going, he's gonna show his face at some point. He'll show his face. I know he will. Nice. Oh, the Wukong. Oh, yeah, pull him by me. Yeah, pull him by the box. Pull him by the box. Yeah, Wukong, go by the box. Go by the box. It's safe by the box. Oh, there's no boxes left. The box died. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We have Snowball and Ultimate. Snowball and Ultimate. In that order. Oh, I love this. Freaking, I love this. So let's see. Let's do the soul count. All right, I'm at 16. Fiddlesticks is at 13. Sedge has 18. So Sedge is currently in the lead on our side. Let's look at the enemy team. 15. 19. Okay, so Jace and Sedge are the current leaders, with Jace slightly ahead with 19. I need more cooldown reduction is what I need. Oh, that Sedge hammer to the face. Sedge hammer to the face again. Should really get Lich Bane. Lich Bane would be a nice buy. It'll give me some cooldown reduction. I don't know how the hell they're seeing me though. Like, I feel like I can never see Shaco, but like somehow these guys are knowing exactly where the hell I am. No. He has burned their stuff early. Oh, I thought I would have been able to get the ult off in time. I really did. Oh, 536. Unless we pull something out of our bottoms, I think they're going to win. Or that was like my last ditch effort. It was a nice back and forth match. I like ARAMs like that, where it's like a nice back and forth. Because at least then, like, it's like there's some mystery. Ah, my backboard. Sedge. Cause Sedge. Hey. More love from the team. I just realized I had the most kills on our team. Holy shit. That was my damage okay? My damage was okay. Alright guys, as much as I want to keep going, I really want to keep going. Because like I just got that second win that's like, yeah, let's keep going. I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I gotta hope this second win just like dies out so I can sleep. I know that's not gonna work, but I'll figure it out somehow. Drugs. I'll use drugs. No, I won't. I'll just let my body hit the pillow and I'll probably just pass out tonight. Cause I was super tired at the beginning of the stream, but like that second wind hit and I'm just like, yeah. No, I gotta sleep. So a big thank you for everyone hanging out this evening. I know this was one of the shorter streams, you know, because that's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately, on Sundays. So I'm going to be bringing the stream to a close. Big thank you for all of you once again. I hope you guys will hang out for the next couple minutes when I say thank you to some pretty amazing people, which include yourselves. And here we go. First and foremost, once again, a big shout out for you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out this evening. It is most appreciated. The ending music is brought to you by Electromina. The name of the song is Summer Vibes. If you enjoy their music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Free to listen to. They have their whole catalog out there for you to listen to. So if you enjoy their music, make sure you support the artists. Buy some of their music. They're badasses for having their music out there for free for everyone to listen to. Also, support your local artists. Don't just go out to Walmart or some other store and buy some bullshit-ass copy pasta that comes off a printer that everyone else has. Go out to a local artist or someone online. Have them create something original for you to hang on your wall or to give as a gift. That way, you can have something original and you can support your local artists or online artists, and they'll be truly appreciative for your love. Also, I want to say thank you to, if I can get to it, X Crembele, Floxes, It's Too Late Now. Thank you guys so much for the host. It is really appreciated. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Brosbin Gaming. Thank you so much for the retweets and the like. And this is for all of you guys this evening.
Shorty, you the best. You the best.
And finally, a big shout out to the Bully for Twitch Network. Bully for Twitch Network is channels much like my own, where you can go, enjoy yourself, not have to worry about ass goblins ruining your fun, because that's how they have fun. If those are channels that you enjoy, make sure you look up the hashtag Bully for Twitch on Twitter. Give us some love. Tell them I sent you. Yeah. But guys, if you're going to be going to bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you've been staying up and playing some more games, whether it's League of Legends, Dota, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Middle-earth, Overwatch, Shadowrun, South Park Splunky, Vampire, Town of Salem, Jackbox Party, Shadow, Dark, Amnesia, Doug, Creed, or any other games that are out there, have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. That's what it's all about, is having fun. And with that, I'm going to bring episode 456, Still in Search of the Meta, God, where is it? Part 4, to a close. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time here with me. I really look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night when we go live. And hopefully find that damn meta. Have a great rest of your evening, guys. Button! So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really, really good.
I said,
You know, did you ever get to see that movie yesterday?
No, you didn't give us any money.
what's going on? I'm right here, can't you?
I'm not. All right, you know what? I'll make it up to you. How about you and I? We'll go see a movie right now.
Really?
Really?
You better. Where are you going?
All right, let's go.
I will get them. How dare they? Button.
You think it worked?
I think it worked too well. I saw him starting to sharpen some knives.
Oh God. All right. Should we bring him in for the movie?
No, let's go see a movie without him.
All right. Good night, everyone. Button.